y'all got any fun?
We got Soul.
It's Peak. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm not gonna waste any time. If you're not a fan of the words Peak Fiction, GOAT, Raw, Fire, click off the video. Because this game, Trails in the Sky Second Chapter, is one of the best JRPGs I have ever played. Man, the fact I'm alive and well in big 2024, getting to experience peak after peak after peak after peak, man, it just makes me so happy, dog. I'm gonna tell you right now, there are no words in the English, and no, there are no words in any language that can express my feelings, my raw emotions that I felt during my time with this game. I don't understand how Falcom does it. Each and every game I've played from them has been nothing but gas. I thought East was a generational series, but oh my god, Trails is something crazy, alright? And I'm only 2 games in. 2! There's like 12 that I know of, but still, if all the games are like this, then Falcom is the greatest company of all time. Atlus who? Square Enix who? Falcom is on top, man. Alright, but for real, let's talk about this game. So, I really can't lie. When I started playing this game, I was mad nervous. After that insanity that was the ending of first chapter, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know where the story was gonna go, or how we were possibly gonna get Joshua back. I didn't have a clue, but I already knew stuff was gonna get crazy when I saw this guy show up. Kevin Graham, greatest character in the game, second only to Margot Zinn. But dog, I've seen this dude so many times before. Even before I played the first game, I assumed I wasn't gonna see him until Sky the Third, cause, you know, he's right there. But no, first chapter and this green hair Vash the Stampede looking dude is already here. Yeah, it's about to get real. And speaking of that first chapter, man, it felt so good to be back playing this series, you know what I mean? I had the dumbest smile on my face seeing all the characters again. I didn't think that much time had passed to the point where I would low-key kind of miss them. But looking back, I did take like a 1-month break in between the games, so yeah, I guess that'll do it. And I don't know what it was about the game, but it just felt so nice to play this time, especially in that first chapter. To be fair though, it might have just been me getting used to the feeling of the game, so it didn't feel unnatural or anything, or feel like I was playing something completely new. But for real, I genuinely enjoyed my time with this game. It just felt like a massive improvement over the first game in pretty much every aspect. For one, and this is something I noticed right off the bat, this game is hard. Like, I got washed a lot. Especially in boss fights. I really had to lock in and give it my all for every fight. And to be honest, I'm pretty thankful for that. Hard but still enjoyable fights make the game way more enjoyable to me. It did get kinda insane towards the end of the game, but this is a JRPG after all. I kind of expected stuff to ramp up towards the finale. And speaking of stuff towards the end of the game, not to spoil anything, but dog, the cutscenes in this game compared to the first are insane. Granted, most if not all of them are towards the last few chapters, but that doesn't change the fact that they looked insane and were really cool to watch too. Honestly, how the hell did they pull this off on a PSP? Another massive improvement in second chapter is the music. I won't lie, it got way better. Remember in my first Trails video where I said the only songs that really hit for me were the battle theme and the ending theme? Well, I can't say the same about this game at all. I actually enjoyed the normal battle theme in this game way more than the one in the first chapter. And the boss battle themes were way better too. Mostly because I can't even remember what the boss theme in the first game sounded like, but you know, it is what it is. There were some songs that played in cutscenes that sounded really good too. And on top of that, the opening in this game, man, oh my god. as for the story, yeah, it was amazing. I can't even lie to you. Swear to God, I was feeling emotions I didn't even know I had. Falcom, you are the greatest of all time, I swear to God. But more importantly, this series so far has some pretty fire lore, and it's only making me want to keep playing the series until I understand everything I can. Although, the ending of this game, even if it was pretty good, left me with a few questions. Spoiler warning, by the way. If you haven't finished the game, now might be a good time to head out. If you enjoyed the video till now though, leave a like and maybe subscribe too. Alright, back to it. First off, there's a certain green-haired fool who's still alive and kicking. No, not that one, the other one. But yeah, he calls himself an observer, and he's the only enforcer we didn't fight. It makes me wonder if he's way more powerful than I think he is. And speaking of the enforcers, all of them are still around too. And with Wiseman's plan screwed and him, well, dying, I gotta question what the other enforcers plan to do now, and if they might show up in future games, along with other members of Ouroboros we just didn't encounter yet. And lastly, if the Oriole was one of those so-called 7 treasures, or a Septarion, that means there's still 6 of them left. I think it'd be normal to assume there's still a Septarion in Crossbell, Erebonia, and Calvard. But if that's true, that still leaves 3 uncounted for, so where are they? And speaking of those Septarions, if I remember correctly, the Grailstrider, or I think that's how you pronounce it, are after those too, since I'm assuming artifacts falls under the category of one of the 7 treasures. However, if those 7 treasures really are all across different regions, how would they find and collect them all? I get Kevin is a wandering priest and all, but still, I don't think one guy can be everywhere, you know? Kevin did say he's the Grailstrider's number 5 though, so maybe 1 through 4 are already searching for the other artifacts? But still, assuming my thoughts are true about where the other artifacts are, where would the final 3 be? If they're not in the other regions, I can only think that they wouldn't even be on Earth. You know what? I really might be onto something here. Anyways, I think that's enough theory crafting for one video. Still though, this game's lore is pretty cool. If I'm being totally honest, if I wasn't making this video, I'd 100% be playing Sky the Third already. And either way, I'm definitely gonna get to that soon. But yeah, to end things off, Trails in the Sky second chapter was genuinely an amazing experience, and a complete upgrade compared to the first game. I'm really starting to understand why so many people love this series. The characters, the story, the lore, it's all been amazing so far, and I'm only 2 games in. I'm really excited to play the other games and experience all they have to offer. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and maybe subscribe too. Alright, that's all from me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.